keep hoping we won't have to come out here, but we keep having to come out here. And today is even more important because we're coming up to nearly a year of bombing and killing. Nearly a year of bombing and killing, and it hasn't stopped. It's been relentless. And now it's not just Palestine, it's Lebanon as well. 700 people in Lebanon have been killed in the space of a few days. 700. Do you know the numbers killed in Ukraine? It's not even that. And that's for 4 years. So when our government and our media talk about Ukraine, talk about pledges to Ukraine, billions in arms defenses to Ukraine, why do we not have the same feeling, same thoughts for Gaza and Lebanon? Why is it there are excuses for Palestine and Lebanon? Why is it that Palestine and Lebanon and other such countries cannot hope for their own autonomy? They cannot seek to have their own governments run them as they please. Why is it that they have to be reliant on the West go ahead and thumbs up? And this is why we're here yet again to say no more. No more, we don't want this. We demand peace and justice in the Middle East. And we expect the same treatment for brown and black people, just like you give to the white Ukrainians.
Yes.
We want justice and we want fairness. And it's coming up to a year. I will keep repeating this. It's coming up to the year. And everybody talks about October 7th, October 7th, October 7th, October 7th. But what about the days before that? What about the years before that? What about the decades before that? Are we completely blind, deaf and dumb to things that have led to October 7th? What about October 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th? What about September 2024 and now October 2024 we're coming into? Do the lives that have been killed so ruthlessly not matter? This is why I go on WhatsApp messages and Facebook and Instagram and keep saying, please come out and join us. Because the more voices we get out here, hopefully the more we'll listen. And there have been small changes, small incremental changes, but that's because of you guys coming out here. From the very tiny little, we won't give these arms to Israel, to now we need to talk about the two-state solution, to more people in Parliament actually speaking about Israel. That's because of you guys. So give yourself a round of applause. Well done, everybody that's turned up today and everybody that keeps coming and everybody that shares a Facebook post, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever you're using. That's the way you've got to keep using it and keep raising the voice of Gazans everywhere because we are their hope. They rely on us. They rely on us to say, please stop it, we can't take this anymore. A Palestinian yesterday said, I was born to be killed. Imagine that. I was born to be killed. For decades now, coming up to a century, that's what Palestinians have witnessed. They are born to be killed and to be stripped of any dignity. And so when we come out here, we are their voices and we are trying to give them their dignity. So we are going to start marching a little later on, but before we do, we've got a couple of speakers. Pete, he'll speak to you first, and then we've got Tess, who will read you a little poem as well. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Reppy, and thanks again to all of you for turning out again. As Reppy says, and there is, just in case I forget, a national demonstration for Palestine next Saturday. That's in London, as always. Hopefully, as many people as possible can make that. As Reppy says, we're now close to almost a year. We're close to a year, aren't we, of the latest genocidal onslaught on Palestinians. Just over a week ago, just as if to mark that event, hundreds of settlers, together with Israeli troops, invaded Joseph's tomb in Nablus in the West Bank. Palestinians threw stones and Israelis fired live rounds. This is the pattern, isn't it, in Palestine? Palestinians throw stones in self-defense and they're met with live rounds. In the same incident, Israeli troops stopped an ambulance carrying a child and physically and verbally assaulted the paramedics. Incidents like this have killed hundreds in the West Bank over the last year. Hundreds in the West Bank have died alongside those victims in Gaza. We've seen hundreds of demolitions, attacks on medical centres, attacks on clinics, attacks on schools. These are measures of how Israel refuses to treat Palestinians like human beings, refuses to treat those Palestinians whose land they systematically steal as human beings. If you steal people's land, after all, how can you treat them as human beings? So we see they turn up at a block of flats, bulldoze it into rubble because the people living there didn't have a permit. We're finding that hundreds of obstacles, physical obstacles, are being put on roads to stop Palestinians getting to roads, to prevent movement from place to place, making it increasingly impossible for Palestinians to live as a people. This is another way that Israel stops Palestinians getting essential services, and it's another demonstration that a two-state solution is no longer possible. And of course this week we have the latest onslaught on Lebanon. Over 700 killed in 1 week. Time and again over the decades, Israel has attacked Lebanon. Now today's narrative is that the attack on Lebanon is to destroy Hezbollah. And of course, that is part of the story. They do want to destroy Hezbollah, but that's not the end of it. It brings echoes, ghosts of the 1982 genocidal attack on Lebanon by Israel. Back then, Israel said the objective was to destroy PLO, the Palestinian Liberation Organization. But if you read the testimony of a senior Israeli officer, Colonel Dov Yomaya, he was at the time, by the way, irrelevant, I suppose, but he was the oldest serving Israeli soldier in Lebanon at the time. He said that as soon as he entered Lebanon, he realised the purpose was not to kill terrorists, but to destroy the Palestinian camps. He said this. And at the same time, Israeli troops reporting chains of torture camps, chains of concentration camps, along with all of the abuse of human beings that goes along with torture camps and concentration camps. And we today can read the reports of torture, murder, rapes, thousands in one incident kept on a hot beach for days without water. And then, of course, we have Sabrilla and Shatila, the two refugee camps in Beirut. Israelis arranged for the Palestine Liberation Organization, at the end of their siege, to leave Beirut by boat. The United States and an international military force promised that the civilians would be protected, and the defense of those civilians sailed away to Tunisia. Then the Israelis shipped in proxy fascist militias, and over the course of 43 hours, the militias slaughtered 3,500 people, mostly women and children. And we have again the reports of the mutilation, rape, the mass graves, all of which, as Israeli troops watched and listened and reported on their radios from surrounding rooftops, as Israelis fired flares into the air to light up the streets for the militias. The whole world was outraged. Ronald Reagan talked about his outrage and revulsion. Various diplomats got a stiff talking to, and the support for Israel went on. The arming of Israel went on. The senior Israeli politician at the time lost his job. He was the defense secretary at the time. You may have heard of him, Ariel Sharon, who later in a demonstration of purity of arms, in a demonstration of Israeli purity of arms and how they're held to higher standards than anyone else, the war criminal became the Israeli Prime Minister. It wasn't new then, it's not new now. Ben Gurion, the first Israeli Prime Minister, was talking about targeting civilians in 1948. For Lebanon, part of the plan was to establish a puppet regime to help keep a grip on the throats of Palestinians until they could properly remove them from their territory completely. That's why we marched today. That's why we put it on the streets for a year. That's why we have to turn out to the national demos, why we have to use these social media methods that Reppy talked about, as well as, even more important, talking to people face to face. That's why we have to keep that going on. Starmer has blood on his hands. 30 contracts suspended, military contracts suspended, over 300 still in operation. Every single component for an F-35 jet, every bomb, every bullet shows how Western imperialist states, Britain and the US and the rest, are complicit in the genocide. And we have to keep shining a light on it and make our movement bigger and stronger. Thank you for listening.
Well, everyone's already said what we need to, really, haven't they? I don't have much to say, because what is there left to say at this point? It's just getting worse, but we are still here. It's a shame that we still have to keep coming out. We'd all love to be doing something better. We'd all want to carry on and live our lives as well. So I appreciate you all still coming out and standing with the people of Palestine and now Lebanon and continuing your support for their freedom. It's really important. The movement is slowing down, but I notice in Swindon we are consistent, and that is what matters. We can't let them know that they've been forgotten, because they're not. I'll never forget them, and I know everyone here today won't. And we need to make sure we continue this on the streets so that everyone knows that we are not turning a blind eye to this. We will not stop until it ends. So that's all I had to say, really. But I'll read you a quick poem that I wrote last week, but adjusted to include for Lebanon. Just a second, make sure I've got the right one. I have not. Sorry. How much more can they take? On day 357, hearts still break. More than 180,000 gone, yet the world is still moving on. Children with no future, no name. Gaza's streets whisper their pain. The media hides behind its lies, while a people's hope slowly dies. Lebanon too, under siege. 700 gone, hearts in disbelief. A land of cedars now stained in red, as silence falls upon the dead. How much longer can we wait as they fall to endless hate? Call it what it truly is. Genocide, a wound that can't forgive. Raise your voice and don't turn away. Their tomorrow is stolen today. Thanks, that's it from me.
We're going to start marching now, everybody. If I can ask you all to do the usual, we're going to do our usual route. So, in a line, here we go. Free, free!
Palestine!
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 Can you deal with the steward?
I can try.
Okay, so what we found works in the past is that we don't, tempting as it is, gather in one group. We try and move together in a line. We've got some big tall banners which we use to mark the front, middle and back of the banner, back of the line. We try and make sure that on our left hand side, folk who are going about their shopping can go about their shopping, and on this side, folks can go about their shopping. So we try and keep ourselves to the centre. We are
Stuart?
Yes, we're not going to go out and shouting millions of abuse back to everybody I'm taking a picture. Okay, so we're here as a group to show our solidarity. If anyone does start doing this aggravation, point it out to one of the students or one of the police. Don't engage yourself. Okay, we are a group. We're not going to take care of it individually. We're going to start heading. We go around the library and slowly go down past the pub and down to Barclays, where we stop and we hear about all the money that our government is sending to Israel via Barclays. Right, then we're going to move on down to the fountain, listening out for instructions from folk about what we've got, obstacles we've got. Sometimes there's a market down there, sometimes there are protesters waving the Israeli flag. We just move on and we go round left underneath the archway, which sounds fantastic, by the way, and then we'll stop at McDonald's for a bit and explain about the McDonald's support for the IDF, and then we'll move into Wharf Green, where I believe currently the consensus is that we're going to stop, but we could decide to move on.
No, we're coming back here. We are.
Are we coming?
Yeah, we've got.
Have we decided that?
Yeah, we're marching back up here again.
Not going to go ahead to the Labour place.
I don't think so.
Well, so some ideas have been floated, right? So we've heard reports there might be a certain individual going to be here. No, it's not. Go on then.
Okay, so you might know that the preacher's expected to do his protest today starting here when we finish. So we don't know the situation of that, we don't know any updates. The police will keep us closely informed. They're fully aware, they'll be with us all the way. Keep a close-knit group, don't let anyone intersect us, or what's the word?
Intimidate us.
Intimidate us. Let's stay strong together. Don't let anyone get in our faces, as always. We know we've been seeing that the last couple of weeks. Just stay calm, stay together. We know we're doing the right thing. We might end at McDonald's. Let's play it by ear. We'll let you know along the way, though, okay? So no need to worry.
No, we need 2 people for one banner, 2 people for another banner, and 3 people for another banner. So
Okay, so can people who would like to carry the banner for us just move forward? Give us a hand out for that, please. Sorry, I wasn't aware that's what we were doing. So we need a couple of people. The kids can carry the front banner. So if any children want to carry it, get to the front. Be involved. You're here to set the goal for the future. You are the future.
You want to fly? I'm good. Go on then, go help, but make sure you stay with somebody all the time. Go on. If you go to the front, just keep an eye Yeah.
I think he wants to be on the camera.
You look very good.
Oh, thank you.
Do we have more police today because of the preacher?
Police everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all doing their position, but we are quite.
Like the usual.
Do you want to help carry the banner? Yeah, okay.
You know, you go to.
Do you want to help carry the banner? Dan. Oh, those people. We need one on the other side.
if it's just you on your own, then we're going to not use the front banner. Who's got the mic? You need someone else for the front banner? Yeah, that would be great. You and me, we're on this one. What's your name, sweetie? Ali? Alina. Right. Good to working with you, buddy. Right. Okay. We'll move slowly down to the front there. We'll go in front there, and then. Yeah, that's it.
But I will be really loud.
Right, let's get ready to go. Breathe, breathe.
Palestine! Palestine!
Let's get everyone into line before we start the changes now. Test. I need another volunteer to the front. I'm going to need to be more mobile if I'm going to get home from train. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay, yes. Right, I'm going to put this one down a minute.
I'm so graceful. I'm so graceful.
Yeah, you were kind of. Yeah. You did rather well. You wouldn't even joke about it.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Free, free!
Palestine! I'm alright.
Free, free!
Palestine!
Brick by brick! Wall by wall! Israeli apartheid has to fall! Brick by brick! Wall by wall! Israeli apartheid has to fall! Brick by brick! Wall by wall! Israeli apartheid has to fall! Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From Swindon to Gaza, we march for justice!
From Swindon to Gaza, we march for justice!
From Swindon to Beirut, we march for justice!
From Swindon to Beirut,
We march for justice!
Take it, it's fine. He's still talking about this. Let's just go.
Okay, time to go! Let's go! From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Come on, Swindon, I know you can get out of this! From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river!
Could you... Oh, okay. Stick it in my pocket.
Stand up to racism.
Oh, okay. No, it has to fall. Quick. Wall by wall. The apartheid is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state.
No, don't buy it.
Palestine will be free! Palestine
Will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will live forever. Forever. Occupation no more. It is a terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. March for justice. March for justice.
From Swindon!
together! We march for justice!
Free, free!
Palestine.
Free, free!
Palestine.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine. Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Palestine is occupied.
Palestine is occupied.
Palestine is occupied.
Palestine is occupied.
Resistance is justified.
Resistance is justified.
Resistance is justified.
Resistance is justified.
Judge Israel for genocide.
Judge Israel for genocide.
Judge Israel for genocide.
Judge Israel for genocide.
Too many children died.
Too many children died.
Too many children died.
Too many children died.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will live forever. Liberation. 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 Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Palestine is occupied. Resistance is justified. Judge Israel for genocide. Too many children died. Too many children died. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. We will never let you die. We will never let you die. We will never let you die. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. We march for justice.
From Swindon to Gaza.
We march for justice. We march for justice. We march for justice. Free, free, free Palestine. Photo of you holding this. Palestine. Killing children is a crime. From Lebanon to Palestine. Too many children died. Red blood to Palestine. Killing children is a crime. From Lebanon to Palestine. Killing children is a crime. Killing children is a crime. Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
So our speaker broke, so you just have to bear with me. Sorry, I'm like. Speak from the top. Okay, we all know why we're here again, because they haven't stopped. Barclays is still invested in weapons manufacturers that operate here in the UK. That includes Base Systems, CAT,
Elbit. They have over £1 billion investment in these companies and shares and stocks. So we know that all their profits are covered in the blood of Palestinians. Do you want to come in closer? Everyone come closer. We're too spread out. Can't hear me. So we stop here to remind people of the public that Barclays is actually complicit in the genocide against the Palestinian people, simply because they are investing in arms manufacturing companies. Shame! Shame on Barclays!
Shame!
Point your finger at them and tell them shame! Shame on you! Divest from these companies now! That's our demand. Every pound that they make is a bullet in the head of a Palestinian child. Sorry, I can't get over it. Your profits are covered in Palestinian blood. 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 Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
We encourage anyone who is still banking with Barclays to close your accounts. Your money is not being invested wisely, and you are therefore complicit as well in the genocide. Just as our government are, just like McDonald's, just like Costa, Coca-Cola, all the other brands. If you want more information on the boycott, there's plenty of resources online, but come to us and ask the questions. We are more than willing to help you understand why we stop here, why we're out here. There are more than 180,000 people dead in Gaza alone. There are only 2.2 million hostages left because 200,000 are dead, and half of those are children. 1.1 million hostages in Gaza, not sausages, hostages, not Israeli, Palestinian children, hostage in a prison of Gaza, 25 kilometers long, 5 kilometers wide. Shame on the world for not stopping the genocide. Shame. Your profits are covered in Palestinian blood. Your profits are covered in Palestinian blood. Your profits are covered in Palestinian blood. From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever!
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever!
Sorry guys, my voice is going completely. Come on, let's realign, let's get going, let's spread the word back down the street. Let's get back together, guys. Keep that energy. Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
We will never let you die!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
We will never let you die!
Shame!
Shame! Genocide! We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with
genocide! We charge you with genocide! We charge you with genocide! We charge you with genocide! Palestine! Palestine! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever!
From Swindon to Gaza.
We march for justice!
From Swindon
To Gaza! We march for justice!
From Swindon
To Gaza!
we march for justice. From Swindon to Gammon, we march for justice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. We will never let you die. We will never let you die. We will never let you die. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free.
Ah, she's back there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a Israel is a terrorist state.
Zionism does not present unity. We are not submitting. Yet, fight the plain state of Israel to demand the abolishment of a colonial apartheid state for the freedom of the Palestinian people, their liberation. They have the right to exist, resist, and return back to their lands. Let's keep going. From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From Swindon to Gaza, we march
For justice. March for justice. Justice. We march for justice.
from Swindon to Gaza, we march for justice. From Swindon to Gaza, we march for justice. From Swindon to Gaza, we march for justice.
Palestine will be free.
De-escalation. De-escalation. It's getting worse.
We need to stop supporting Israel.
Yeah, I know, yeah. He's gonna finish up whatever they call it, war crime.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It's gonna happen. You can't get down, otherwise it's gonna become worldwide otherwise.
Children die.
Free Palestine! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever! From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever.
Shame that Israel had put the fucking bomb and put it back to Stone Age. Long time ago. Is it?
Every single one.
I'm pro-Israel. You can tell the communists were.
Can we try and move up? Or we try and encourage people?
Yeah.
Ukraine? No.
They're not communists.
Right?
They're not communists in Russia. It's not like that.
Don't you know Berlin Wall fell like 40 years ago?
Yeah.
Hey, you're so fucking. Hey, you want to serve over these countries? I'm ex-forces. You see the shit that's going on. I'm fucking pro-Israel. If I kneel the fucking lot then shoot them 9mm bullets. Fucking, you're stopping all the rockets going into Israel. Killing millions.
Do you know how many people are killed by the rockets? A handful.
What?
A handful. They are actually spectacularly ineffective weapons. No, they are. Go and look it up.
Yeah.
No, seriously, go and look it up.
I will do, but you're wrong.
No.
You're so fucking wrong on something. Out all this. This is what you got democracy, so you can.
Yeah, no, it's where we have like we have this equality thing.
Yeah, this is why I fought this country, so you can protest.
So imagine.
Disgusting this. I feel disgusted.
Do you?
Yeah, disgusting.
But you're happy with lots of children dying.
Yeah, I am. If they're Palestinians, if they're going to be fucking terrorists, yeah. It stops another 9/11, yeah. Fucking kill the fucking lot.
But do you know why 9/11? One of the reasons behind 9/11 for some of the people. No, it's somebody was motivated by the suffering of Palestinians under Israeli rule.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you can go and look it up.
It's very hard for you to educate him, he's not going to listen to you.
I know, I feel angry with what's happening in Lebanon, so I'm like...
Exactly, it's not going to listen because the media has been bombarding people with rubbish. And you really good job.
Thanks, sir. Have a good day. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Palestine is occupied. Palestine is occupied. Israel for genocide. Too many children die. Too many children die. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Swindon to Gaza, we march
For justice.
from Swindon to Gaza, we march for justice. From Swindon to Gaza, we march for justice.
Okay, and once again, why are we stopped here? We know that there's not many targets in Swindon for us to come out to. We have Barclays, we have McDonald's, there's a couple of Costas, they're not on the route that we planned. There's the BBC, obviously, who are exclusively complicit, will not change their narrative, will not call this for what it is, will very biased in their publishing. We saw recently that 5 children were murdered by a Russian strike, whereas Hind was just found dead in a car. Found dead in a car with 357 bullet wounds, I believe, bullets in a 6-year-old's body. Shame. Shame on Israel. And then we have companies like McDonald's who are in support of that because they allow their franchisee of Israel to distribute free food, free burgers to the IDF army while children in Gaza were being starved by the Israeli occupation. Shame! Shame on McDonald's, boycott McDonald's. Our demands were half met by them, which was just not enough. That's why we still continue to stand outside here. It is not enough. They took back their franchisee from their Israeli employer. They took back the franchise from their Israeli franchisee, but they did not withdraw from the market. Therefore, they are still operating
Palestinian land. That is not going to happen. We will not stop coming here until they withdraw from the Israeli market like they did in Russia. Shame on McDonald's. So again, point to them and say, your profits are covered in Palestinian blood. 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 They're happy with the loss of happy when that is going towards bullets for Palestinian children. So you can feed your children McDonald's, but know where that money is ending up. They're operating on stolen Palestinian land that people have been kicked from their homes by force from, raped, stolen, robbed. Shame on all of these companies. We're getting tired. We will attack your pockets. We will demand boycotts. It worked for apartheid South Africa and it will work for Palestine. The movement will not slow down. We will continue to come here and demand that you withdraw from these markets. Shame on McDonald's. Shame. Your profits are covered in Palestinian blood. Your profits are covered in Palestinian blood. Your profits are covered in Palestinian blood. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Down, down, occupation. Down, down, liberation. Up, up, liberation. Up, up, liberation. Down, down, occupation. Down, down, occupation. Up, up, liberation. Up, up, liberation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state.
I don't know where, so.
Terrorist state.
Pete, they're in place to go up Commercial Road.
Guys, do you want to go? No, going up Commercial Road. And we haven't heard any updates from the police. I think we're good to go back up. They're going to close the road for us anyway. I think that's already in motion. I can see that. So let's go. Down, down.
Occupation!
Up, up.
Liberation!
Down,
down! Occupation!
Up, up.
Liberation!
Down, down.
Occupation!
Up, up.
Liberation!
Down, down.
Occupation!
Up, up.
Liberation!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Up, up, liberation! Up, up, liberation! Occupation no more! Israel is a terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
Israel is a
Terrorist state!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
From Swindon to
Gaza, we march for justice! To Gaza, we march for justice! To Gaza, we march for justice! To Gaza, we march for justice! Free, free, free
Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Palestine is occupied! Palestine is occupied! Resistance is justified!
Get all in together, let the back catch up with us, let's stay close,
We won't walk too slowly because we're already over time, but let's stay close knit together as a group. Let's walk up Commercial Road and finish the march there. But let's use our voices now. There are people on this road that do not get to hear what it's about because they're never in town and they're not up with us. So tell them why we're here, for the liberation of the Palestinian people. Use your voice. That is what your power is out here on the streets in the UK, is your voice, your persistence, and to call out the complicity of the governments. Heidi, Heidi, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Heidi, Heidi, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Here, Starmer, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Here, Starmer, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Here, Starmer, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine! Palestine! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Liberation! Liberation! Occupation! Liberation! Liberation!
Come on, guys, you got a voice? Let's hear it properly! Free, free!
Palestine!
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 Louder! Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Make some noise!
Palestine! Palestine!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terror state!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terror state!
Israel is a
Terror state!
Israel is a
Terror state!
Israel is a
Terror state!
Israel is a
Terror state!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terror state!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine! We are all Palestinians! 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 We are all Palestinians!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
Free, free! Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terrorist state.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a
terrorist state.
Israel is a
terrorist state.
Israel is a
terrorist state. Liberation. Occupation. Liberation. Occupation. Liberation. Occupation. Liberation. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Resistance is justified.
Resistance is justified.
Resistance is justified.
Judge Israel for genocide.
Judge Israel for genocide.
Too many children died.
Too many children died.
Too many children died.
Too many children died.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will live forever. Palestine will live forever. We march for justice. We march for justice. To Gaza. We march for justice. To Gaza. We march for justice. Occupation no more. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free.
Let them know we're here. From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will live forever. Palestine. Palestine. We march for justice. To Gaza. We march for justice. To Gaza. We march for justice. Palestine. 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 Palestine will be free.
We want Palestine will be free. Jesus Christ is King. Jesus Christ is the Lord of Lords. Jesus Christ is much more than a prophet.
Israel is a terrorist state.
It's important to know today that Jesus is never
terrorist state. Terrorist state. Occupation no more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state. Terrorist state.
I don't think Jesus is supposed to be king of Palestinians.
Praise God. There's only one true God.
God is not pure Palestinians.
Really loud. Free, free.
Palestine. Palestine. Palestine.
God bless the King James Bible. God bless all
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state. We are all Palestinians. We are
We are England! Who are you?
He's just one of you, mate. It's only you, mate.
Guys, have an actual fault for this country.
We're fighting for Palestine.
Do you know how many? Do you know how many Indians? Do you know how many Indians fought for Palestine?
How many Indians died?
Do you know how many Africans fought for Palestine? Do you know how many people?
We fought for this country, you know the struggle Palestine is facing.
I suggest you get your teeth in. Come back. Where's all the hate come from? If you were peaceful people, you would know you're hate.
If you were peaceful people, you wouldn't be supplying Israel to kill Palestinians.
If you were peaceful people, you would
Right, everyone, stop. Everyone just move up because there's like 3 of them and I'm starting to feel a bit sorry for them. Do you remember when the refugee riots kicked off and the police had to section off to protect them? Let's move on. We don't want to intimidate people. We don't need to intimidate people. We came, we made ourselves here.
He's got a right to speak, and we should let him speak. I don't think we should be aggressive because we're not aggressive. Yes, he said the right things. A lot of people fought for freedom. The Hindus, Sikhs, Muslims, everybody fought for freedom. And one thing else, we believe in Christ. Christ is our prophet too. So there's no conflict here, my friend. There's no conflict. There's no conflict, there's no hatred, we're on the same page. We believe in Christ. Christ, long
What, you're totally right what you said, sir.
I understand, but this peace, this march is about humanity and what is just. And I'm sure you're on the same page, actually. Yeah, that's it. So we're on the same page. You support humanity, yes? Well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have got someone who knows about it.
Right, guys, great march today, great turnout. We appreciate all of you as usual for showing up here and standing for the liberation of the Palestinian people, because under no circumstances should people lose their land and be murdered for no reason. So thanks a lot for showing up today. We will see you next time.
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine forever. Palestine. Palestine.
Thanks everyone. Off you go. Go home. Get safe. Stay close.
We're not here to go into the Palestine march here today. Probably this is a hijack. Really, you've been brought here for a specific reason. It's okay. We will go ahead. We will proclaim Jesus to be Christ, to be Lord, to be King of Kings.
Your flag is in that stuff.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
It's alright.
Cheers.
Sorry?
I don't know what's going on with that either.
Yeah. Hi, Sal.
Oh, hi, mate. How's it going?
Alright.
Oh, good. Let me just.
This guy might be up for going for London.
Right, so keep in the group chat. We'll see. Keep you updated. See what's happening.
I'll be in Poland.
Oh, you always fly. You always. Coincidence,
I know.
huh? Coincidence, right? Biggest march of the year, and he's going to Poland. I'll actually do it from there.
Yes, there is a protest on the 5th in Krakow, so I'll be there.
Sources.
With my other, well, the Palestinian flag I gave my girlfriend.